Hi you guys, it's Clary Berry and I'm here today to do the twin flame. This is, well, it's divine masculine and divine feminine, but this is going to be the Aquarius, sun sign, moon sign, any of your big three, any of your personal planets, and cross-watching for your person, doesn't matter. It's going to be astrology, tarot, intuition, etc. all together. So, not surprised to get wands here. We've got a lot of Mars energy starting off everybody's mood. It's just really, really strong. There's a lot of squares. Right now, Aquarius has actually does have a trine with your natal Uranus sometime coming up. And that's going to be, I think, for the next few months for you guys, again, and a lot of other people as well. But it is a time of asserting yourself. It's a time of personal growth, being an individual, following your own drive and your own, kind of your own heart, and you're just doing what needs to be done, again, for that personal growth. Okay. Now, this week specifically, we have Sun square natal Venus as well. So, you may feel like taking it easy, staying home a little bit. Okay. You might feel like you're in harmony, and like you want to be in harmony with not only other people, but it's kind of like the world as it is, that, nature. It's that pleasurable Venus side, there is a square, but you're still going to be, kind of craving that, affection, wanting to show affection, and maybe creating things as well, kind of in this time where you are wanting to take it easy. Again, from like the 20th to the 25th is when the square is going on. So it could also create some self-indulgence, okay? But again, if you kind of just make a point to stay on an even keel and be like stable right now and stay connected, use that drive to kind of have that harmony and pleasure and allow that to turn into some positive self-love rather than going into that kind of self-indulgent side, okay? So, you've got a lot of sun energy, okay, that can actually create kind of almost like challenges, possibly even crises, okay? People might be really getting to you right now. They might be, and it's almost like taking it personal. I feel like we're taking it personal, things that maybe shouldn't be taken personal. It's going to be all we can do, to avoid anger at this time, and a good idea to try to do so. It's more about like understanding your own intentions and like why you're doing what you're doing, and maybe trying to understand other people's intentions as well. Their true, their true intentions. I think there's a lot of clarity that can be found, at this time as well. Because there is this kind of clear thinking, crystal clear, okay? As long as, again, we don't fall into that indulgent side. There's a little bit of like discipline here, it's like, okay, make yourself do that housework, make yourself do the, the chores and the things that you wanted to cross off your box, in order to support your, again, kind of that side of yourself, that Venus side that really wants that pleasure, that harmony, that peace. And it's showing that affection to yourself, of course, first and foremost, okay? But we really may not be, you see a lot of kind of mundane, or not mundane, kind of muted energy. We're not going to be feeling like we're maybe all that disciplined, and again, that indulgence is going to creep in there, not going to want to, kind of work, but it does bring the energy around towards more like focusing on the ideas and kind of, again, figuring out these ideas so that we can talk about them. And a lot of people are coming to a point where talking it out is like going to be the answer to a lot of people's problems right now, okay? So one other thing that we do have with you, Aquarius, is a Venus trine natal Mars. Okay, so it's kind of a lot, again, a lot of energy going on, and it's a lot, with the sun and with Venus. Okay, depending, you know, again, where this is going to happen in your chart, it depends, but it could be, you know, this week between the 21st and the 25th. Okay, wanting to kind of assert yourself. Okay, but we need, this balance is perfect because that is exactly what the energy is. Venus trine natal Mars, we need that balance. Okay, we need to balance the needs, like what we want in the relationship, but with our own self and our inner self as well. We can't just be focused on the outer, focused on our person, and not be paying attention to our own help, our own, you know, health, body, you know, emotions, everything, mental clarity as well. So there could be an increased sex drive at this time for sure. And it is a good time to start something with your twin flame. It's a good time to start conversations. It's a good time to start dialogue. It's a good time to, you know, get together. It's a good time for you. Your energy is such that you will get what you want. Okay, so utilize this kind of daydreamy, you know, this like romantic energy. Like, again, the more peace that you can cultivate within your own life and support those daydreams, you know, and it's kind of this energy of whistle while you work. And when you're getting things done, you can also daydream and even do work. You can even do work while you're working. Okay, but we have work to do, of course, we always do, but we're not going to feel like doing it again. So kind of let your mind wander. We're not trying to be too serious, and we don't want to be arrogant. You know, we want to watch out for that. But it might be a time, you know, where we're off. We're like out, we're away from home, so to speak, in different ways. We might be kind of off the routine, having adventures in a way. Okay, and definitely at least with the idea-wise and mentally and emotionally as well. Okay, we have a Venus trine natal Venus. So there's definitely some lucky energy. Ooh, yeah, there's that watch out for this arrogance, okay? And this adventure could be like a cow, okay? But again, we have this sort of lucky energy with relationships. Okay, and the mood here is kind of gets lifted, okay, and we can kind of step back and relax and realize we don't need to be all raging, you know, rage against the machine. We don't need to have that arrogance. We don't need to, you know, have that anger, because once you get to a point where you feel supported enough, okay, you feel like you already have, again, it's the kind of that key. You have to feel like you already have it in order to get it. But it's also clearing up here a lot of, you know, all of this Mars energy. We are clearing up barriers, breaking down barriers. That's the point of getting off our routine. Like, this is when stuff gets done. Okay, asserting ourselves, asserting our individuality. Again, you might be wanting to kind of take it easy and go within. Do the shadow work. Check out my playlist. Keep learning, you know, keep growing, and keep focused on the things that you're looking forward to and how you're, you know, how you're getting there. Because if you're not watching, you know, you're going to stumble over these sticks that are in the way. The path is a narrow road. And the best way, you know, to be in contact with your higher power is to go through your inner self. Okay, and remove some of these things that have been placed upon us that are not who we are. Okay, it may take, you know, some time. It may take, again, a changing of ways, doing things in this new way. And even though we want to be, you know, we want everything to be perfect and pleasureful, you know, it does take that sort of discipline. It does take that balance, that focus here. And it should be focusing on what you love and on what your heart is pulling you to. Okay? And that's going to kind of keep you away from sinking into some of the lower energies that are associated with, you know, some of the Mars energy that we have going on, like the Sun square natal Venus. Okay, it's like focus on the positive, focus on the dream, and focus on the small daily steps. You know, what you can do. Action, dedication. It's going to speak volumes here. Okay, again, it is a good time for you to kind of come through and not only think about starting something new, but actually get it going. So that's positive. All right, much love, many blessings. Take care. Don't forget to check out the other signs so that you can check your different, you know, areas of your chart and also different areas of your person's chart as well. So again, have a good day. Much love, many blessings. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.